This is kind of impromptu. It's 7:15 exactly. I woke up, it's snowing again. You know, it's kind of dusting. Hold on, let me show you. It's the day after Christmas, which means that I am in New Year's prep time. I want to be as productive as possible. I get a little psycho about it. But I have a lot of things that I have to get done today. But I was thinking 24-hour readathon. This one I kind of want to do different though, because the last one I did, it was very like, if the clock is on, I'm reading. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, where I'm at. But today, I just really am in the mood to read, so I would like to read a lot. I feel like this gives me the extra little like motivation to be focused about it. But like, there's other things I need to do today. But I want to film my books that I read in 2022. But in order to do that, I kind of need to finish them, maybe. So what we've got, I've got Tomie, which I know that I can finish this for sure. I've just kind of been dragging it out on purpose. I'll read like a chapter at a time before bed or something, which is kind of spooky. Why am I doing that? I don't know. So I'm here and I've got this much left. Also, if you haven't heard about this, this is a manga and it's by Junji Ito and he's so good. Okay, so I'm on chapter Adopted Daughter, which is page 453 out of 700 and it says 45. Okay, 450. 556, 56. So I have like 300 pages left, which like it sounds like a lot, but it's a manga, so I'm gonna be able to read it fast because it's like pictures. Perfect. But I actually do really want to finish this one because I want to pick up another one of his books. Actually, I have a lot that I want to read next. Okay, so there's this one. Then we have Kingdom of the Feared. I got this like right before I left for my trip. I didn't bring it with me. I didn't have enough space. So I really just started this one. I'm on chapter 5. So page 66 out of 401. That's pretty satisfying. I took the little dust cover off because I don't like it. Look how much more like classy this looks. So cute. So this is book 2. Ooh, okay, then we have the Atlas Paradox, which this one I also did not bring on my trip, but I got like 40% of the way through it. So I picked it up for the first time since then, yesterday. And I'm so pleasantly surprised because usually when I set down books, it takes so much time for me to get back into it or remember what's happening or all the little details. This one, it took me maybe like a page to jog my memory and then I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly what's happening. I know where everybody's at. So that was really nice. Props to Olivie Blake. Thank you. You wrote it well. The more that I let this one sit, the more I realized how much I liked the Atlas 6. It's like growing on me in my head. I actually really liked it. But yeah, so I hadn't picked this up for probably a month and I'm still remembering exactly what's going on. Love it. Okay, and then there's also Queen of Shadows, which is I think it's book 4 if you don't count the prequel as book 1. I guess it would be book 0, I don't know. In the Throne of Glass series, I'm literally on page 6. I am so scared to pick these books back up and forget what happens. So this one is really just an honorable mention. I would like to get through a little bit of this to kind of get me back in the mood for reading Throne of Glass because I actually do really like it. But I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is about her writing, but it's really hard for me to retain. I don't know what it is. Let me know if you have that problem too. Oh my gosh, they are all color coordinated. I kind of love that. Red and black, yes. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to start with Atlas Paradox though. I feel like this one I'll probably get through the fastest. Oh my gosh, it's snowing more. It never does that here in December. Okay, jokes. I also have my Kindle. So I'm also reading Zodiac Academy book 3. I'm a little more than 50% of the way through. I'm on page 302 out of 561. So this is another one that I have. Yay! But I just uploaded a video about my Kindle, so if you want to watch that, I will also leave it linked. But I'm still gonna start with Alice Paradox. So let's see how much I can read in a normal-ish day. I don't want to hear anybody say anything about me putting salt in my coffee. Try it. Himalayan salt, just a little baby bit. It's yummy. I need to take him out, kind of scared, feet cold. And then I want to work out a little bit. I want to try, honestly, to bring my Kindle and see if that's doable. So we're gonna see how that works out. So I feel like things are finally starting to pick up in the Zodiac Academy. It's really slow going. Like, I get there's a lot of books, but like, let's pick up the pace. I learned a new way to do a low bun on TikTok. But if I did it right, that should look so cute. Should I read something else now during my breakfast? Should I just like hop around? Kind of chaotic, but you know, I don't mind it. It said I only read like 2%. I'm curious to see how many pages that was. Oh, I forgot. Y'all, I can fit it in my pocket. Now these are men's sweatpants, so the pockets are gonna be bigger, but still, life-changing. I only read like 15 pages. Well, whatever. I didn't read it the whole time. Progress is being made. I finished Tomie. Yep. I literally just sat down and binge read all 300 pages. No regrets. So the only other special, I don't know if you would call it special edition, but like they look like this. There's one that it's this, Uzumaki, and Gyo. So obviously I've read Uzumaki, so I want to get Gyo next. So it's exciting. I really liked it. I still think I like Uzumaki better. It like connected a little bit more for me, which was kind of the point of that story, was everything was connected and the spiral and stuff. This one, there was a lot, like the majority of them I would say are just separate chapters that are they're cohesive, but they're not necessarily, you don't really need to read them in a certain order with the exception of like a few of them, because they don't all connect in any way other than like it just being Tomie. So I did really like it. I rated it a 4 out of 5 stars. Yeah, Junji Ito honestly can do no wrong, so I will continue reading him, probably until I run out of material. I started reading his stuff like in the fall, because I wanted like, ooh, spooky, but like honestly, I would read him year round. I probably will read him year round, so that's exciting. Okay, I need to do like actual adult, not fun, productive things, so I'm gonna clean up for a little bit, take a break from reading, and then I'll come back to it, so. so I got kind of antsy and I don't want to go on a walk outside because it's literally snowing still. So I went downstairs for a walk and I brought Atlas 6 with me, which I'll get to that in a second. But then I came back and I took a shower and then I realized I'm doing laundry. So I have nothing to wear for like an hour, which is fine, self-care day. But I'm just making like a little salad out of stuff that I found in the fridge. I don't know, very January 1st of me. So I'm gonna put it together and tell you guys about Atlas 6 because it's getting really good. Also, I just realized that I keep saying Atlas 6. I mean the Atlas Paradox, the sequel. So, like, one of the main character's friends, he's been up to some suspicious behavior. Not suspicious in like a bad way, but I just feel like it's gonna connect, and I was literally thinking that. And as soon as I started thinking, you know, I really hope we find out how he kind of connects to this, it gave me a little hint. So I'm excited to see how that plays out. There's a ball coming up. Upon reading that, I found out that I apparently really like that book trope when there's a ball and then everybody freaks out and something crazy happens. So that's exciting. Speaking of, has anybody seen or heard of Bookish in Baltimore? Because I had a friend show me that and I desperately want to go. It looks so cool. So if any of you guys have gone, please let me know what it was like, or like, I don't know, just like tell me about it. I am so intrigued about that. If you don't know, basically it's like trying to be real life Starfall Ball from ACOTAR, and it's hosted in this gorgeous library in Baltimore, and I just feel like that would be so fun to get some book galley friends and go and dress up, and you like get to wear basically whatever you want, like be as extra as you want, which personally is a lot. But other people go all out too, so it's so cool. Anyways, side note. I've been really into sun-dried tomatoes recently. They don't last very long though. It's very irritating. So I'm putting balsamic and also a habanero garlic. I hope that that doesn't mess it up, but I want something spicy. So I think because I've been on like my groove with Atlas Paradox, I'm gonna keep reading that. Genuinely, I feel like I could finish it today. I kind of don't want to though. I kind of want to finish the other ones. Look how pretty this is. Wow. I was so right. Always the parties, the galas. So much is happening. Like, not actually so much, but they're just like putting things together. I'm so glad. Oh my gosh. And like Atlas is opening up more too. This is so interesting. Honestly, the amount of times that I've changed clothes today is kind of exhausting. So I just wasted like an hour trying to cook dinner and then having to go to the grocery store. But I am real close to page 300. Oh my gosh. How do people finish so many, like several books? How do they finish several books in a day? I've never been able to understand it. I don't know. Genuinely, I think I could finish this. I could totally finish this by the end of today. But I feel like I'm neglecting my other books. Does anybody else feel like that? I don't know. It's getting really good though, so I'm excited. I really need to force myself to go back and tab all of this because I've started to, because I actually had my tabs today, surprisingly. So I actually need to go through and finish. Gotta commit. But I'm on, I think it's part 6, 7 out of, I think, 8 to 10. I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm gonna finish reading the last few chapters. And when I get to page 300, then I'll switch over to, I think I want to do Kingdom of the Feared next. Yeah. Okay. Page 296. It's a new chapter. I'm gonna call it a night there for this book. Just for this book. It's like almost 9 o'clock. Did I say that already? Whew, I'm tired. But I think what I'm gonna do is maybe read a little bit of Kingdom of the Feared. Yes, Kingdom of the Feared. And then bring my Kindle in bed and not allow myself to get on my phone. So, also, I cannot not sleep. That is not a thing that I am able to do. Have you heard about sleep debt? Because I recently have, and I don't want any more of it. But I was thinking if I go to sleep early, then I can wake up early. And if I started this at 7, then technically I still will have until 7 tomorrow morning to get as much reading done as I can. So depending on when I wake up, there could still be progress. There could still be progress tomorrow. So, see you then. Okay, I know it doesn't completely look like it, but it is the next morning. It's like a little bit before 6. Honestly, before I start reading, I need to make coffee. So I'm gonna figure out how to use the French press, and then we'll get back to it. Done. Officially. 24 hours is up. Oh my gosh, I'm so cold. Okay, let's see what damage I have done. Of course we know I finished Tomie. Love. 300 pages here. Atlas Paradox, I read 120 pages of. Getting pretty close to the end. Kingdom of the Feared, I read 50 to 60 pages of. Zodiac Academy, I read 10% of, which is, let's see, I think also like 60-ish pages. I don't really remember where I started with that one. We're gonna say 60. And Queen of Shadows, I didn't read at all. I'm so intimidated to get into that one. Ugh, I just need to start it. I'm gonna be honest though, reading these two this morning, both of these are very open door romances. That was a little much for my morning. Let me wake up a little bit more. But yeah, I honestly am so glad that I did this. It has been so long since I've done a 24-hour reading vlog. Since I graduated, I literally just have wanted to binge read. I'm like, I don't have homework, I don't, I have all of that extra responsibility. So now I feel like I can just do more of the things that I love, which includes reading. But I hope you guys had a good time because I really enjoyed it. I really want to do more of these. So I will see you super soon for what is gonna be my 2022 wrap up. Thank you, bye.